Okay, number 10 for our list is Mr. Whiskers from Frankenweenie from 2012. This really was a putty tat creeping up on us. He almost kills Victor and Sparky in my favorite Disney movie, which went way too far. I know this was supposed to represent old horror movies, but this just got way too out of hand. Okay, so here we go for number 9 on the list. Did I change it? Dang it, I forgot to change it. Okay, here we go. Number 9 is Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. He's just a big sack of disgusting bugs. The reason he got ranked higher than Mr. Whiskers is because he didn't kill anyone like a kid. And that's all I'm going to have to say about this villain. Okay, here we go for number 8 on the list, which is Yokai / Professor Callahan for Big Hero 6 in 2014. Same reason as Mr. Whiskers, except he only went a little too far because Hero and the rest were teens and not adults, and they have the upper hand. The main reason he got higher? Well, just look at him. Okay, now we got number 7, Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. At least Heinz tries to defeat Perry with his inventions, or quote-unquote, innators, as he likes to call them. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wrote. Let's get on with number 6. Okay, now here we go for number 6, Scar from the Lion Guard. Remember the Lion Guard from 2016 to 2019. If you're asking why it's not the Lion King one, it's because he acted more like the German dictator and less like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. This was a big way to bring back more elements from the movie, like Scar taking over the Pride Lands, but as a spirit. Even though he had like 3 songs, he can really carry a tune. Reason why he's here on the list? He didn't do well as he did in the movie, and it was pretty much a really boring way to defeat him. So yeah, let's move on to number 5. Okay, now we got number 5, which is Gloomiest Maximus from Roly Poly Oly, the Great Defender of Fun from 2002. I couldn't really find any facts about Gloomiest, so he's just in the middle. Anyways, all I can say that's at least positive about Gloomiest is that his song is pretty good. I think you guys should check it out on YouTube. Just search up Roly Oly Poly Gloomiest Maximus, and then try to find his song. And yeah, you should check it out. I'll probably put like a link in the description or something. Anyways, let's move on to number 4, one of my personal favorites. Okay, now we got number 4, Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls from 2012 to 2016. The Yellow Triangle Man was pretty sweet in his episodes, especially in the Weird Mageddon arc. Why he's not number 1? He brought up that one of my favorite characters, Mabel, is a jerk, and that really hurts, even though he is a villain and a demon. So let's just move on to number 3. Okay, yep, now we're going for gold with Tex Richmond from the Muppets in 2011. Rich makes a great villain. Taking down the Muppets and their studio was kind of a great plan. Reason he's not number 1, he kind of has a cringy song, he insulted my favorite puppets, and you'll see a lot why when we get to number 1, which is the whole reason I made this list. Alright, now we scan it for insecurities with number 2, Arthur the Virus from Ralph Breaks the Internet in 2018. This virus is more serious than what's going on right now. Him creating the Ralphs was a genius plot thing. This also kind of makes Double Dan the main villain in this movie, but we're not talking about him. He's only in number 2 because he didn't do a plan as brilliant as the number 1 spot. But before we get to him, let's call out some honorable mentions, which consist of Chip Whistler from Big City Greens, who, if I updated the list, would probably make it to number 2 and be swapped out with Arthur from Ralph Breaks the Internet. And then we have got Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit in 1988. And then we got our Man of the Hour, Man of the Shadows, Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog from 2009. Yep, I got that right. Then we got Don Carnage, not from the Tailspin cartoon, but from DuckTales from 2017 to I think 2021, because I heard that they're probably going to be canceling the show. And then we got Ka from the 2016 remake of The Jungle Book. My personal favorite villain, favorite character from the Jungle Book series. And I think if I made a list of my top 10 favorite Disney villain songs, I'm pretty sure that Ka would make it pretty high up on the list. And then we got Judge Frollo, or Judge Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I think in the song near the end of the movie, I think they pretty much predicted what would actually happen to the real Notre Dame. That the real giant church just crushed down in 2019 or 2018. I don't know. I can't really remember that much of time. And then for our last honorable mention, the last person you'd want to end up with in the jungle, Clayton from Disney's 1999 classic Tarzan. But now, let's get into our man of the hour, who is at number 1, Constantine from Muppets Most Wanted in 2014. This Evelyn Froggen, aka Evil Frog, is the one and only greatest Disney villain. Everything from his accent to his plan, and even to him working with Ricky Gervais, was just genius. No man, woman, child, human, animal, or Muppet would be able to stop him if it weren't for the actual Muppets. The only reason he got ranked higher than Tex Richmond was because Tex was planning to take the Muppets down, while Constantine was about to straight up kill one. But no matter what, Constantine is the ultimate evil of the Muppet universe. That's all that we got time.